Good evening, all. Thanks for joining. I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a continuous session of Amazon Route 53. So anybody have any questions in yesterday's session?
No, sir.
No, everybody's clear. So anyone is try to publish your website through Route 53? No one is
No, sir.
trying?
No, I am doing like one after the other. So after AD, I'll starting.
Okay, fine. But my suggestion is whatever the sessions are going now, can you
Okay.
please try that? Okay,
Sure, sir. Sure.
right. Okay. The continuation part of Route 53. So go back to the AWS Management Console. Now, as usual, the Web01 server is there. Now I'm going to bbbfitness.tk. I'm going to trying this website. The page is not working because the server is down at the backend. The server is down at the backend. Okay. So finally, we'll get a message. Page cannot be displayed. Site cannot be reached. So next, I need to start this server by clicking start here and wait for some time.
Rajesh, one doubt.
Yes, please.
Rajesh, okay, this is related to the same AD topic. Just want to know like how to find out what is the username and password given during the AD creation. No?
So during the AD creation, what is the username and password?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
already explained the concept the same day. The local username is administrator. After installing the domain controller, administrator name is promoted to the domain controller administrator. After that, there is no local administrator. So whatever the password used previously to log into the local administrator, the same password for domain administrator.
But during that AD creation, we created a username, right? Different username so that we log in and with that.
After that, I created. After
Yeah,
that, I created.
yeah.
So after that, for management purpose, I created different names. Okay. So after that, so only I created. Okay. So normally
Okay.
I was not
And where
creating.
is that location to see? Is it in the AD group or user from there?
Okay, probably maybe end of the session I able to answer it. Okay, because
Okay,
of
okay,
the Route 53 concept is going
okay,
on.
okay.
Okay,
No worries.
maybe I end of the class I'll share with you. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Normally, I power on this Web01 server, now successfully on, but still the server is not working fine. What is the problem here? The server IP is not added to the Route 53 console. Go to the Route 53 console. And here we have the host A record is there. Edit this record. Changing the I can use an IP address and I can save it here. After that, if I'm refreshing the page, let's see that whether able to access the page or not. Now it's not working because here I have provided the private IP address. I should not provide the private IP address. I should provide the public IP address of the server because I'm accessing publicly. So I need to provide the public IP address. Save it. Now it's saved. Now the page will work. If I refresh here, the page will work. Still it is not working. May I know any reason? We can troubleshoot the issue. The website name called dnschecker.org. Here you can go here. You can type the name and check the host record. What is the host record for the server? Yeah, perfectly is updated, but the page is not working fine. Page is not working fine. So I need to check the security group. I should check that all the ports are allowed or not. Yes, all the ports are allowed. I don't know why this page is not working. So maybe I can close this browser. I can open the fresh one. Maybe sometimes browser cache also, it's stopping the the actual results not showing on the browser. Can anyone, you can try from your, I'm trying with this IP address, it's working fine, but with the host name, it is not working. Maybe the problem with the, maybe the problem with the Freenom. Okay, Freenom, we cannot trust that because of its problematic servers nowadays. Now I'm going to use my Namecheap. I have already purchased one domain name called hellorana.com. See, here is advanced DNS settings are there. So here the DNS settings are there. if I need to add a additional DNS servers, okay, so I need to add by clicking this record. There's an option called NS record is there. In the NS record, what we need to mention that. Okay, what we need to mention that. So you can go to Google and you can check the article how to update DNS name servers, NS servers in Namecheap. Okay, you can follow the article. Okay, domain Namecheap DNS. This is the way we need to provide. But we are providing the custom DNS we need to update, right? So then article will be different. Custom DNS will be different steps. So what we need to do, how to update custom DNS here. No, this is not updating properly. Manage custom DNS. Okay. Domain. So after that, so here manage name servers option is there. Name servers. Here custom DNS servers we need to update. So what we need to do, go back to the Route 53. You can copy these servers. You can update all the 4 DNS servers. Then where we can save it. Even I'm also first time updating the DNS servers here. Okay, maybe here is a tick mark is there. Save it. Perfect. Now successfully the DNS servers are saved. Now I'm going to DNS checker. hellorana.com and click search here. Still the DNS servers names are not updated. Host a record. But I can check that name servers. If I click search, my name servers, whether it is updated or not, it will check that. But it will take at least a minimum 5 minutes. It will reflecting the DNS servers in the Namecheap server. So please wait. Yeah, it's updated. See, it is updated, but it is updated in all the locations. It will take 5 to 10 minutes. Still in India, it's not updated. So parallelly, I'll go to the server. The web01 server is there, right? I'm going to take this IP address. I will connect. Suppose I'm going to change the web page. Okay. I'm going to change the web page. So previously bbbfitness.com I have created, right? Now I'm going to change that web page. Okay. I'm going to change some web page. So go to google.com. p-css.com. This is a website. I'll go here. Suppose I'm changing this page based on my requirement. Now I'm extracting this file. So here index is there. I just open here. Now this name I'm going to change. Where the page was changed. Okay, I think here it is changed. Okay, here the name was changed. How can you change this the name? Any idea?
What's the change the?
Your safety is our responsibility. I'll do
You want to
that.
change that, huh?
I want to change that logo. No worries, I'll do that. Open with WordPad. Okay, suppose I change this name. Okay, I change this name. I want to publish this website publicly. I want to publish this website publicly. Just take copy all the content, go back to the C drive, inetpub, www.root, all information. I just removed it. I pasted here. Now I'm coming back. The instance IP address is already added here. Okay. But what's the problem here is I just given that domain name is something different. I have published is something different. What I need to do, I'm going to delete the complete zone. So before complete the zone, first I need to remove the records. Okay. First I need to remove the records, completely remove the delete the zone. Okay. So application is completely removed. I'm creating hosted zone. Name is hellorana.com. Publicly hosting this domain. Successfully created. These particular name servers, I need to copy. Once again, I need to change it. Custom. I need to change one by one. This is the main servers, right? I need to change accordingly. Done. Now I just saved it. Now this particular 39, 12, 49, 47, the DNS records are updated in the DNS public entry. We need to check that. Still not updated. No worries. And meanwhile, I'll take the public IP address, go to public hosted zone and adding this, create a record. That's it. My website is ready. My website is ready. So once I refresh here, my page is changed accordingly. What happened? Something was broken. All the DNS servers mostly updated. Now I can go to the DNS checker. I'll go to the check the host a record, whether it is updated or not. Yes, it is updated. Now I'll go to my website and I can access it. Perfect. It's working fine, right? The pages. Any questions? So this is a basic level of application I created. This is a basic level of applications I created. So what is the next step? So in the Route 53, and especially Route 53, we have a different types of policies are there. We have a different types of policies are there. So now, as of now, simple routing policies we created. What is meaning of simple routing policy? That we need to understand. Go to Google, AWS, Route 53, simple routing policy. Okay. You can see this. What is meaning of simple routing policy it is? What is meaning of simple routing policy. Hmm. So you are in internet and you want to access some server publicly, but that's not practically possible. So for that reason, and you're trying to connect the route 53 with the help of route 53 and you're connecting the server. So this method we called as simple routing policy. This policy we called as simple routing policy. There is no logic behind it. Just we are mapping the server IP address to the host name. That is called hellorana.com. Okay. Suppose we have another routing policy also is there. When I click here, that is called weighted routing policy. What is meaning of weighted routing policy means? You can check this. Here we have two different environments. Example, you can see here. There's a two applications are available. The two applications are hosted on two different locations. You can see here US East region and US West region. Okay. So in this scenario, through the route 53, so specific region, you can add more traffic and specific region, you can divert the less traffic. That depends on that. So this is called weighted routing policy. This is called weighted routing policy. Understand? What is meaning of weighted routing policy? The weighted routing policy, we have a value we need to set up that. 0 is the lowest value. 255 is the highest value. If 255 is 100%, 0 is a 0%. So for 255, if you're giving 100% volume will get connected to 100% volume will get connected to the particular server. Suppose if you're giving 200 means the less than 100%, like maybe 90% or 95% that we need to calculate. So how to calculate, I'll show you. Suppose here 255 divided by 100. So this is a 2.55 value is 2.55 value is 1%. Suppose if a 10% you want to minus from the total value, okay, so into 10 times, that's a 25.5. If a 25.5, the value if you're giving, only 10% of the volume will get connected to this particular server. That means this server. If you're giving 255, if you're giving 100% traffic will get connected here. Suppose I don't want to connect any traffic to this server, I can set as 0. This is called weighted routing policy. Any other question? Any question? అర్థమైందా అర్థం కాలేదా అదని చెప్పండి. Right? Perfect. So if you want to set up this weighted routing policy, you need to set up two web servers. That's it, very simple. So how I created server 1? The same way I need to create a server 2. So how we will create a server 2? Again, creating the server 1 the same way. Again, we need to copy the web content and adding. That's very, very difficult, boss. So for that reason, the web 01, I'm going to action. There's an option called image and template. Click here, create an image. So create image means AMI will create. AMI, Hello Rana web app. So this is a by default, I'm selecting this. Okay, now create image. Create image. This will take some time. This will take some time. Once the image is ready, I would able to see from AMI section. See, Okay. So now this is pending. Once it is created, I'll get it from available state. So then by using this AMI, I can create a one more server immediately. This is called AMI creation. So now you are understanding two concepts now. One is Route 53 concept, and parallelly you're learning how to create a EMI also. This is called custom EMI. This is called custom EMI. How much time it takes means it depends on, it depends on, okay, it depends on what do you call it, size of the virtual machine. So previously we created one server. I don't want to do that because of going forward. I'm going to publish only Hello Run application only. I'm going to just deregister. Perfect. This will take a couple of minutes. So 30 GB, right? So please wait for some time. So once the AMI is ready, I will create a web02. Then I will add into the weighted routing policy. Still it is pending. So meanwhile, I will configure the waiting routing policy for the weighted 100. Okay. And record ID we need to set for identification purpose. Some name we need to provide. Weighted 100 for web 01. I given the name. Okay. Weighted 100 for web 01. I just saved it. Now the policy is changed to weighted. Okay. The total traffic I have redirected to 100 weighted policy I have given for this server. So now parallelly, and one more server is creating now. So once the mission is ready, I can create web 02 and I will add a maybe 200, maybe 200 and something value I'll give. I'll ask you to check that. So now I'm going to search here. Most of the locations I'm able to access it, but few locations is not connecting means some restrictions from internet. Okay. Perfectly, the AMI is created. With this AMI, I'm going to launch a new instance. Okay. The name is web 02. T2 micro. Select here. Same network. And launch an instance. Now web 02 also creating now. So now the web02 server is ready. Now I can just copy here. So now just we have to check this IP. Even the server is working fine. So now what I need to do with this public IP address, I'll create one more host record. I'll paste here. Okay. Now weighted routing policy. The weighting value I'll set to 200. Okay. Then the record value will be weighted 200 web02 server I created. Now create a record. So now the two servers I created, one with 100 weighting routing policy, another one is a 200 weighting routing policy I have selected. Now can anybody can tell me which server will take more load and which server will take less load? Server 1 or server 2? High load. ఏ సర్వర్ ఎక్కువ లోడ్ తీసుకుంటుంది ఇక్కడ?
100 would take a more load.
Is that correct? No, wrong. So now we can refresh here and you can check this. You can check this. Even 224 is that, 150 is there, 150 is there, 150, 224. So now both servers are responding now. If I'm refreshing this, I don't know which server is coming. Okay, I don't know which server is coming, but one of the server is getting responded. Suppose I want to do some maintenance on the particular server. What I need to do, I'll go here. I'll go to the particular route, edit value. I can set a waiting route value will be set 0 and save it. Now the request will not pass to the particular server. Okay. And I can go to DNS checker and refresh here. So mostly the servers are connected to 150 only. You can find out here. Yes, maybe this is a 224 is a cache. Maybe it will update it very soon. See, almost all servers are getting 150, 150, 150. You're identified. అర్థమైందండి కాన్సెప్ట్? This is called waiting routing policy. If any specific location, any server you want to stop the connections, you can set the waiting value is 0. Then you have to save the value. The request will not accept it. Other servers will take the request. This is called waiting routing policy. So now we will change here. Now we will change. So again, this request we will be make it 0. Okay. And now coming to the first server and edit, and I can set a 200. Now we can go to save it. Now the request will go to 224. Now refresh here. Refresh here. Wait for at least 2 to 3 minutes. All the requests will go to the 224 server.
Rajesh, one doubt.
Yes, please.
Rajesh, I was just going by the calculation that you mentioned here. 255 divided by 100. If you're giving the value of 100, it was 2.55 value. So I was going by, you asked me whether it 100 is will be having more traffic or will be having less, right?
So 0 is a no traffic. See, 0 is a no traffic. 250 is a full traffic. Now can tell me 100 and 200, which one is a high traffic? 200. Okay.
Okay. But what about that calculation? 255 divided by 100. Then you get a value.
Average value. Average.
Yeah, you get an average value 2.55. That is approximate 1%.
I mean, I'm poor in mathematics, so that's why I was not studying.
So when I do it by 255 divided by 100, it is 2.55 value. Okay. So 2.5. When I do it 255 divided by 20, it is 12.75.
If you need a formula, I'll give you one formula here. AWS weighted routing policy formula. This is a weighting routing formula. Weighted for specified record, sum of weights for all records. This is the formula for it. Okay.
Okay. So weighted for specific record means?
Average.
Okay, I can refer this website.
If 100 request is coming, okay. If 200 and 100 means, okay, the 100 value overall 255, it will comes, and overall 200 by divided by 255, whatever the records, it will come to the 200 value, like that.
Okay. Okay.
So now come back to the DNS checker and refresh here. You can see all are connected to 224. Yeah. Any other question now? Any other question, please? So now this policy is very important. Okay. So please practice today. Okay. So create one server and make it a web server and convert there, and you can check that and you can try to find out it. But overall, if you want to check outside, okay, overall you want to check outside, probably if everyone is ready to check that, maybe I can give you my domain name. I can update your records. You can verify for 5 to 10 minutes. After half an hour, I will give my ID. So you can update your names, our records, and you can check that. Once your task is finished, I'll take back. Okay. So be ready with that. So, and few more the concepts are there. Okay. That I will discuss tomorrow. Few more the record sets are there that I will discuss in the next meeting. That is also very important concept. I need half an hour at least. I need to explain it. So tomorrow I'll finish the Route 53 class. Done. So today I'm going to shut down these two missions. That means I'm going to terminate. Why I'm terminating? I have already EMI, right? Huh? I have already EMI. So tomorrow I just come here and I'll split. I'll create emissions fraction of 3 to 4 minutes. 2 servers will be ready. So unnecessarily, if 2 servers are running for 24 hours, that will be unnecessarily to utilize my free tier utilization. So for that reason, I'm terminating this. So thank you all. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you.